Okay, so why do native English speakers sound so fast? It's not speed, it's connected speech. So, in this podcast episode, we'll break down exactly why natural English sounds so different from textbook English. If you can understand your teacher but struggle with movies, TV shows, or real conversations, then this episode is for you.
Okay. So, hey everyone, welcome to English with Arthur and Emily. I'm Emily.
And I'm Arthur.
So, if you've ever felt frustrated because native speakers sound like they're speaking at lightning speed, stick with us. We're going to figure this out together.
And by the end of this video, you'll start hearing English in a completely different way. Okay, so Emily, let me start with this. When you said, "We're gonna figure this out," did you notice what you just did?
What did I do? I just said, oh, gonna. I didn't say going to.
Exactly. And that right there is one of the biggest reasons why we sound fast. We don't actually say every single word fully. We reduce them.
Right. In our everyday speech, we naturally shorten certain words. Like we say gonna instead of going to, wanna instead of want to, and kinda instead of kind of.
And here's the interesting part. When English learners first study, they learn the full forms. They learn, "I am going to the store." But in real life,
We'd probably say, I'm gonna the store, or even I'm gonna go the store. But it sounds more like I'm gonna go the store.
yes, see, you just did it again. Go to the became almost like one word. Got the.
It's true. And this is so automatic for us. We don't even realize we're doing it.
Okay, so let's break this down, but not in a boring way. Let's just talk naturally, and we'll point out what we're doing as we go.
I love it. So it's like we're catching ourselves in the act.
Exactly. All right, Emily, tell me, what do you want to do this weekend?
I don't know. I kind of want to go to that new cafe downtown. What about you?
Okay, stop. Let's replay that. You said wanna, dunno, and kinda.
Oh, wow, yeah. I said I don't know as dunno, want to as wanna, and kind of as kinda.
And this happens because in natural speech, we're lazy, in a good way. Our mouths want to take shortcuts.
It's all about efficiency. Why say three words when you can blend them into one sound?
And this brings us to something called weak forms. Emily, if I write, "Can you help me," on paper, how would you naturally say it?
I'd say, can you help me? Not, can you help me?
Right. The word can becomes super weak. It's almost like kin or xin. Same with you. We don't stress it. It becomes more like ya or even ya.
Can you help me? All those little words, can, you, to, for, at, they get softened.
They become like background music. The important words stand out and the little ones just kind of blend in.
Oh, I love that analogy. The important words are the melody, and the small words are the background beat.
Yes. So in the sentence, "I'm going to the store," the words going and store are the melody, but I'm, to, those are background. They get reduced.
And this is why when people try to listen for every single word, they get lost. They're trying to hear all the background notes at the same volume as the melody.
Exactly. You get it. So instead, we need to train our ears to catch the stressed words, the important ones, and let the reduced words just flow.
Okay, but there's another thing we do that makes us sound fast, right? It's not just about reducing words.
Oh, you mean linking.
Yes, linking sounds. This is so cool.
Okay, this is one of my favorite things to explain. Emily, say an apple.
Slowly, an apple. But naturally, I'd say an apple, like it's one word.
White. The N in an connects directly to the A in apple. There's no pause. An apple.
And we do this constantly, like check it out or turn it off.
check it out, turn it off. The words just flow into each other.
So when someone says, "What are you up to?" it sounds like, "What are you up to?" or even, "What are you up to?"
Yes, and if you try to hear each separate word, what are you up to? You'll get confused because that's not how it sounds.
This explains so much. When students tell me they can't understand movies or podcasts, it's because they're listening for separate, distinct words.
Exactly, but we blur everything together. We link consonants to vowels, we link similar sounds, we drop sounds.
Wait, we drop sounds?
Oh yeah, like the T sound. We drop it all the time. Internet becomes internet. 20 becomes 20.
I never noticed I do that. Say 20 slowly.
Twenty. But naturally, 20.
It's true. And what do you becomes what do ya? That T just disappears.
Or it becomes a different sound, like a quick D sound. It's called a flap.
Okay, so we reduce words, we link them together, and we drop or change sounds. No wonder people think we talk fast.
Right? But here's the thing. Once you know this is happening, you start to hear it everywhere.
And that's what we want for everyone listening. We want you to start noticing these patterns.
So let's practice a bit. Emily, I'll say some sentences naturally and you point out what I'm doing. Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. I've got to go to the bank.
Okay, I've gotta instead of I have got to, and I bet to the sounded like to the or even to the.
Perfect. You caught it all. How about this one? What do you want me to get you?
Ooh, this one's packed. What do you probably sounded like woulda ya, want me to sounded like wanna me to, and get you linked together, getcha or get you.
Spot on. What do you want me to get you? That's probably how it came out.
It's wild how different that sounds from what do you want me to get you when you say each word separately.
Completely different. And this is natural in English. We're not being sloppy or lazy. This is just how the language flows.
You know, it's funny, every language does this. French has liaisons where words connect, Japanese has sound changes, Spanish does this too.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, like in Spanish, dos años can sound like dos años. The words blend together. It's universal.
So it's not about English being fast, it's just about understanding how sounds connect in natural speech.
Exactly. Once you get used to it, English won't sound fast anymore. It'll just sound normal.
And the best way to get used to it, listen to natural English, podcasts, shows, conversations, and don't try to catch every single word.
Agreed. Focus on the stressed words. Listen for the melody, not every single note.
And if you miss something, that's okay. Even native speakers miss words sometimes. We use context to fill in the gaps.
Right. If someone says, I'm gonna store, and you miss the middle part, you can guess they're going to the store.
Context is your friend. Don't stress about catching 100% of every word.
You know what might help? Shadowing, like repeating after native speakers.
Yes, shadowing is amazing for this. You start to feel the rhythm and flow of connected speech in your own mouth.
And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just try to mimic the flow, the linking, the reductions.
The more you practice speaking this way, the easier it becomes to hear it too.
Oh, and here's a fun exercise. Take a sentence, say it very formally and slowly, and then say it as naturally as possible. Notice what changes.
Like, I am going to have to talk to him about it.
I am going to have to talk to him about it.
I'm gonna have to talk to him about it.
Completely different. Hafta instead of have to, gonna instead of going to, everything linked together.
See? Once you become aware of these patterns, you can't unhear them.
And that's actually a good thing. It means you're training your ear.
You know, Emily, I think the biggest mindset shift is this. Stop thinking of English words as separate units.
Yes, think of them as sounds that flow together in phrases and chunks.
Like music or like a river, everything flows into everything else.
I love that. English is like a river, not a bunch of separate stones.
Okay, that might be too poetic, but you get the idea.
Hey, I think it works.
Okay, so to sum up what we've explored today, and I say we because we're all learning together, native speakers sound fast because we connect our words.
We use reductions like gonna, wanna, and hafta.
We use weak forms, so small words like can, to, for get softened.
We link sounds together, consonant to vowel, like turn it off.
And we drop or change certain sounds, like the T sound in 20 becoming 20.
And remember, this is a process. It takes time. But every time you listen to natural English, you're training your ear a little bit more.
Exactly. Be patient with yourself.
All right, before we wrap up, we have a question for you.
Here's our question of the day. What's one phrase you've heard native speakers say that sounds completely different from how you learned it in class?
Drop it in the comments below. We love reading your responses, and it helps us understand what you're experiencing.
And if you found this conversation helpful, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and share this with anyone who's trying to improve their listening skills.
We're here every week exploring English together, one conversation at a time.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today.
We'll catch you in the next episode.